Hey, I'm back with another book review. I don't think those were all the full words. This is book 3 to The Garden of Graves. It is a continuation of the House of Royal series. There will be a ton of spoilers for both parts because this is the last book in this little mini-series at the end of this other main series. So if you haven't read them or checked them out, go check them out, or else you'll be getting a lot of spoilers. Or go check out my other videos about this series. Anyway, let's begin. Here's the description. Alright, so King Cyrus is here. I have not explained King Cyrus yet. He has a lot of tragic stuff, but he's also ruthless and insanely brutal, and I can't help but love him. Moving on, this isn't about him. We watched Elle with the rest of her pregnancy, all of that jazz. Lexington went away because he took the blame for her curing the Bitten. She kind of lets King Cyrus know the truth of everything, and he actually kind of takes it all in stride, and Lexington is free now. We do, just like the last book, we miss a lot of the action because Elle is pregnant and kind of taken out of the action. I would love to see Lexington's point of view, at least with these books. It would have been really nice to be able to see that action and see all that happen. We do have a development. It was kind of alluded to in the last one, but there is a guy. What is his name? I think his name was Jonathan. Let's just go with Jonathan. I don't know if that's right, but I'm gonna call him Jonathan. So he was a Bitten that got cured by Elle, and he was never supposed to talk about it again. He was supposed to go on about his life and never even mention her, whatever, all of that. But he knows a little bit of the system with the vampires, and he knows, you know, the world of vampires. He starts gathering people, and there starts to be an uprising of people that believe in these vampires and want to expose them and want to show them to the world. That's a whole thing that happens, but it's a little blip actually in the book. I wish that I would have seen more of that, and I wish there was way more of that. I wanted to see more. I think most of it was taken care of behind the scenes. Elle did stumble upon a gathering and get to see a little bit of it, but I wanted to see all of it, more romance, etc., and whatever. And we finally get to Charles. They tried to lure him out with the baby because in the last one, if you don't remember, he was cursed to not be able to be around Elle or the baby until the baby is born. So they were going to fake complications to lure him out and trap him in this hospital and take him out. He ended up taking out pretty much everyone that was already there and chasing her down, and he was playing with her. That's why she lasted so long. She actually ended up almost going into labor because of the stress happening around this fake complication story. Spoilers, he dies. And it's actually a really cool death, and I was like, for cute. A little earlier in the book, Lexington and Elle have their wedding. They don't get to completely celebrate because the complications and stuff that are going on, but it was really sweet. It was a really nice wedding, and I enjoyed it. I liked how they were able to go back after stuff went down, and they got to have a little them time. That was really nice. The ending was absolutely sweet, and this whole time I was like, okay, this has to happen sometime. I know it's gotta happen because this is a romance book. And that being said, I don't believe books have to have a happy ending for it to be a romance book. Romance books can still be romance books without happy endings, but this was a happy ending. And most of Keary Taylor's books are happy endings, happily ever after. I don't think I've yet to see one that isn't a happy ending, and I've read quite a few of her books. I loved it. I loved the ending. I loved the kids and the characters, and I loved the world. I love the world building for this series. We actually do get one chapter from Lexington, and that's one reason I was like, man, I wish there was more from him because then I would see more. And it was really nice seeing it from his point of view. I really did enjoy it, and I loved the ending. I think that's about all I got for you. If this book sounds interesting to you, the link in the description are in the description, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.